Yo, 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 what up, 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 family, what up, what up? We are here. Happy Thursday. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, good people? Happy Thursday. Back again here. SR Daily, another episode, another day, another dollar, as they say. But it ain't about money, it's about life. And we are grateful to be alive, even in our challenges, even in our struggles, even on part of the journey that doesn't feel good, that doesn't seem good, that doesn't look good, that doesn't sound good, man. We give thanks. We are grateful because every day that we wake up is a day to make things better. We can say it every day because every day is a day to remember. All right, no matter how bad it is, it's not as bad as it could be. No matter how bad it is, it's not as bad as it could be. And no matter how bad it is, even if it's the worst you think it could possibly be, it won't last always. It will get better. Listen, so the sun don't shine forever. If the sun doesn't shine forever, the moon don't shine forever. If good times don't last always, then surely, those times that we deem bad, those times that we deem low times, they do not last always. The sun will shine again. The storm will pass. Things will improve. Things will get better. You will get stronger. You will get healthy. You will reconnect with your children, right? You will get through the divorce. You will make more money again. You will have a home again of your own. Things will improve. You just got to keep going. You just can't give up. You can't get caught up in the emotion. Yo, champ, 1711, what's going on? What's going on, Uncle David? Diamond Lisa, what's going on? You just cannot get caught up in the emotion. You can't get caught up in the emotion of feeling bad or feeling down, you can't get caught up in the story of things are not working. You have to have the perspective that even when things are terrible, that you are just one decision, one conversation, one interaction, one email, one text message, one phone call, one thought, one idea, right? One step, right? One action away from changing everything. Like I know that I'm one conversation away from changing so much, right? With my family situation, right? It's one conversation, one real, honest, good conversation. When is it going to come? I don't know. Will it come? I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic, right? But I can't predict because in a lot of situations, it's not just you. It's another person or other people involved. And so if it was just you, then you could fix it like that. But then it wouldn't be fair, right? Because it's two people, it's two different emotions, or three people, or four people, or five people, or whatever the case may be. It's not just about you. So that's where patience comes in. That's where understanding comes in. Something I learned when I was younger is that when you are no longer understood, that's when you seek to understand. When you are no longer understood, that's when you do your best to understand others' perspectives, others' angle, others' feelings, and things like that. Mona Love, happy, thankful, therapeutic, and thriving Thursday, my love. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Hey, yo, Harold, what's going on, my brother? Harold Reed, my man done took off. What's going on, good brother? Peace and love. Thank you for tuning in. But guys, we're going to get the show started. Eddie Kruger, what's going on? What's going on? Did I tell you I draw? What's going on? Peace and love. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are going to share this live. Please share this live with 5 to 10 of your friends who may be interested in tuning into the content. Hit that share button. Send it to at least 5 to 10 people who are maybe interested in tuning in. Hit that share button. Do not keep the content to yourself. I'm sharing with about 20-something people right now, and then we are going to get started right about now. What's going on, everybody? Peace and love. I am your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugary Marcy. You are tuned into SR Daily, episode 407. This is the 407th episode of SR Daily. We are here Mondays through Fridays, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. right here on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live. Today is Thursday, July 10th, 2025. Thursday, July 10th, 2025. Remember, SR Daily is where personality meets enlightenment. Anthony News, what's going on? What's going on? D and Jesus, what's going on? What's going on? Peace and love. Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to start the show with the first segment of the day. Today's first segment is a word or term of the day. And it's something that I don't think I've heard. Until, maybe recently, a couple of months ago. I think when I really started to get to know my fiance more, spend more time with her, and her working out, right? So the word or term for today is active recovery. Active recovery is the word or term of the day. And I've said it before, I've never been a big workout guy. Never, right? Even younger, playing sports, like I had natural talent, naturally a little quick, naturally, just some skills and talents that really didn't work out, right? And with my team, I would do some jogs, I would do some stretches, but I would never like I would never go hard as my teammates was going, as people I was around was going, right? And so, you know, as you get older, things get a little tougher. I didn't start getting serious, I guess, about physical exercise and physical, you know, fitness until maybe a couple of years ago, right? When I started running consistently, and, you know, I would do push-ups here and there, but I would stop, right? When I was in prison, obviously, I did a lot of push-ups, right? So you had to do push-ups and dips and all of this stuff. But coming out, fell off, right? Because I didn't grow up with it. And so it's harder, not impossible, of course, but it becomes harder to train your mind, not even your body first, but your mind to do something that you've never really done consistently, even if you know that it's good for you, even if you know that you should. So anyway, never been a big workout guy. Last few years, I've been a lot more consistent in my working out, right? Most months or most weeks is, you know, 5-6 days a week. There are some times when, whether it's, you know, injury or just, you know, low vibes, where I may go a few days, but then I get back. But I've never heard this term active recovery, right? Until my fiance, right? Never heard this term active recovery. And it makes freaking sense, right? So let's read what active recovery is, right? Active recovery refers to engaging in low intensity physical activity following a strenuous workout or competition. Instead of complete rest, active recovery involves exercises like walking, swimming, or yoga to promote blood flow, reduce muscle soreness, and help the body recover more efficiently. Let's elaborate. Right? Active recovery is a strategy used to enhance the body's natural healing process after intense physical exertion. It's a form of movement that's less demanding than your regular training, but still keeps your body engaged. Benefits of active recovery: increased blood circulation. Low intensity movement helps circulate blood through the muscles, delivering oxygen and nutrients while also removing metabolic waste metabolic waste products like lactic acid. Reduced muscle soreness. I could attest to that, right? Like doing workouts in the past, definitely sore. Definitely, you know, legs sore, body sore in different places. Definitely have not had real muscle soreness since I've been working out with her this week, right? A lot of different types of exercises, things I've never really done before, but it feels good. I know that it's working. And the active recovery, reduce muscle soreness. So reduce muscle soreness by promoting blood flow. Active recovery can help alleviate muscle stiffness and soreness associated with intense exercise. Faster recovery. Active recovery can accelerate the body's natural recovery process, allowing you to return to training sooner. Improved flexibility and range of motion. Gentle movements can help maintain or improve flexibility and range of motion, especially if combined with stretching. This lady is good, man. This lady is good, right? And I'm gonna talk about it in my tip of the day. This lady is freaking. She knows what she's talking about, man. And if you know me, you know I am, I guess, just a wee bit stubborn, a wee bit, right? Because I know my stuff, right? But we're gonna talk about it in the tip. Reduced risk of injury. By keeping muscles and joints moving, active recovery can help reduce the risk of injury, especially when transitioning back into more intense training. Mental benefits. Active recovery can also be beneficial for mental well-being, offering a less intense way to stay active and relieve stress. Examples of active recovery activities: walking, a leisurely stroll, either outdoors or on a treadmill, can be a great way to incorporate active recovery. Swimming, gentle swimming in the pool can provide a full body workout with minimal impact on the joints. I guess without knowing active recovery, I always knew that like after playing sports or anything, again, not a big workout guy, but after playing sports or anything like that, I love swimming. Right? I always loved getting in the pool. I would be young, we would play sports, I want to go swimming. Right? Play whatever, I want to go swimming. Cycling, a light bike ride, either outdoors or on a stationary bike, can be a good option. Yoga, gentle yoga or stretching routines can help improve flexibility and release tension in the muscles. Light jogging, a very light jog or a shakeout run can be beneficial for some individuals, especially after a long run or race. And now, wrapping this thing up, active recovery versus passive recovery. So active recovery involves low intensity movement to promote blood flow and muscle recovery. As we've mentioned, passive recovery involves complete rest and inactivity, such as lying down or sitting for extended periods. That's what I've historically done. Even in between sets, right? I'm learning again from my fiance, right? It's like in between sets, in between exercise, active recovery. I've historically done passive recovery. I've historically went and like sat down or went and just stood and leaned over, right? Which, you know, doesn't really help. I realized while both active and passive recovery have their place, active recovery is generally considered more beneficial for optimizing muscle recovery and performance. Right. So let's keep it pushing. Right. Again, exercise extremely important. Something I'm just in recent years getting committed to. And I'm becoming more and more committed even during this week. And I'm gonna say this: the active recovery. So my ankle was jacked up, right? Long recovery process, longer than I thought. Not able to do a lot of the exercises that I've been doing, that I've grown accustomed to, right? I've grown comfortable with. So my fiance introducing new exercises, new movements, new things like that. Some of the exercises I'm doing or the stretches I'm doing is while laying in the bed, right? And so I forgot what is it called? The active recovery thing. Windshield wipers. That's what she calls them. Windshield wipers, right? Laying on my back, doing some stretches and putting one leg, right, like up and over, and then the other leg following. And yeah, pretty cool, right? And I could feel it. I could like taking my breath, but I'm still moving. I'm not just completely laying down still, right? Which, yeah. So yeah, this lady, she know what the hell she talking about, man. You guys gotta, listen, she gonna get y'all right. She gonna get y'all right? She got something coming soon. But let's keep it pushing. Let's move along to our second segment of the day. Today's second segment is some sad news, man. Infuriating news. I don't know if you guys heard, but an 18-year-old young lady in the Bronx, right? So I need to know news of the day. 18-year-old young sister in the Bronx, 4th of July, having a barbecue, family, friends, gets arrested, and then dies in police custody, saying she committed suicide. Family and friends are saying she was very happy. She had plans. She was looking forward to things and all of that stuff, right? I had some friends protested outside of the precinct. I think the 47th precinct in the Bronx yesterday. I wish I could have freaking made it, man. Oh, man. So let us read this article on NBCNewYork.com and talk about it. Melissa Colorado. I know her. Super dope. She's interviewed me before. Great journalist. Let's read. She was happy. Mom denies 18-year-old daughter took her own life while in NYPD custody. The family said police told them that Sanaya Cheatham used a sweater to asphyxiate herself, but her mother said she didn't have a sweater on that day. Wow. 4th of July. Hot outside. Barbecue. She got a sweater. After police said an 18-year-old woman, 18-year-old young lady, 18-year-old young sister, took her own life while in NYPD custody, the teenager's family is now raising questions about her last hours alive, demanding answers and calling for more information to be released. According to police, Sanaya Cheatham was found unconscious inside a cell at a station house on Longwood Avenue just before 1 a.m. Saturday. She was pronounced dead a short time later at Lincoln Hospital. But just hours before her arrest, Cheatham's mother said her daughter was all smiles at a family July 4th cookout in Crotona Park. She was happy, and I was happy to see her, said Thomasina Cheatham. The family said that after the cookout, Cheatham got into a physical fight with her girlfriend, leading to both of them getting arrested. The NYPD has not yet confirmed those details, but did say officers performed CPR on her after she was found seemingly lifeless in the precinct cell around 12:40 a.m. The NYPD's Force Investigation Division, which investigates cases when a person in police custody dies, is looking into Cheatham's case. As for her mother, she is casting doubt on her daughter's death being a suicide. What happened to her? I don't believe she killed herself, said Thomasina. Maybe she said something they didn't like. They roughed her up. I don't believe my daughter committed suicide. The family said police told them that Cheatham used a sweater to asphyxiate herself. She did not have on a sweater that day, her mother said. And I repeat, her mother said she did not have on a sweater that day. How the hell she use a sweater if she don't have one on? The Cheatham family on Tuesday called on the NYPD to release surveillance footage of inside the precinct and demanded arresting officers turn in their lapel video. Oh, she hung herself on the bars. I would like to see that, Thomasina Cheatham said. The teenager's brother called for autopsy results to be released as well. The medical examiner had not yet determined the cause of death, previously saying it was pending further study following an examination on Sunday. And this is why we need more people involved in politics. This is why we need more people, more of our people, not just black people, but black people who really care about the community, who really care about forward progress, who really care about justice, not just upholding the status quo. Because you need people to ensure that when things like this happen, that, right, because medical examiner had not yet determined the cause of death, previously saying it was pending further study. No, what's the cause of death now? Because a lot of times they say waiting for further study or pending further study. They're pending word, right? And how they're going to spin this and what they're going to say. They're working in cahoots. We got to know that. We have to know that, man. Police, right? A lot of police, the system as a whole, the justice system, so the law enforcement, the justice system, and medical, media, they work together. They work together to create a certain narrative. They work together to push an agenda. You have to know that happens, and it happens in our community. It happens now today as we speak. It's not something that used to happen. It's not. No, they still hate black people. There are folks out there who still hate black people, who still don't want to see the country move forward, who still don't think black folks, especially black women, right, deserve to live, right? Black women and black men, right? Like, we don't deserve to live, right? Still some people who have that mindset. And we can't be afraid to call that out. As my mom would say, tell the truth and shame the devil. A lot of us are scared to tell the truth. We want to beat around the bush. But shout out to all the activists and advocates, man, who constantly tell the truth and talk about the system and the people who are running these systems, right? Yeah, man, it's tragic. Sending love, sending peace, sending good vibes to the spirit of Sanaya Cheatham, to her family, her mom, the rest of her family, her brother, right? Yeah, man, it's ugly. It's ugly, man. All we got is us, right? That is why it's called a system, because they work together, absolutely. And that's why we have to build our own independent systems, right? A lot of us are trying to do things independently as individuals or as small organizations, even the big organizations. They're not really working together. We on the ground need to work together more, right? We need to work together more to push our communities forward, to push our world forward, to raise income. We could raise, like I've said it multiple times, Anthony, this is something for you, my brother, and for us, right? Like, it's easier for 5 organizations, right, who don't have to have the same missions, right? The missions could be aligned. They can fit each other, like food justice fits with peace activism, fits with mental health, right? Fits with youth programming and development, right? These things work together. It's easier for 5 of us, organizations, groups, to come together and get $1 million, right? 5 of us come together, form a coalition, generate $1 million. It's easier for 5 of us to get $1 million than it is for each one of us to get $200,000. Even $50,000 is harder for one group to get $50,000 than it is for 5 groups to come together and to get $1 million. So that's part of, like, what I'm pushing for. Come together as a coalition, bring the different issues together, because the issues are connected. Lack of education is 100% connected with mass incarceration, which is directly connected, right, with economics and employment, right, and business and entrepreneurship, which is directly connected to mental health, which is directly connected to family and domestic abuse and violence, right? These things are all connected in so many small and very big ways, and we just got to see it, humble ourselves, come to the table together, and I think we do a better job at solving our issues, and especially at times like this, getting justice and ensuring that things are done a certain way for our people. Let us move right along to our third segment of the day. But the question is, can we come together? Why don't enough of us come together? We can. And we can ask the question, why don't enough of us come together? Yes. But then those of us who want to come together just need to come together and be the example, not worrying about why some can't come together. Okay, I love what you do. I've always loved what you do. You love what I do. Let's come together. We got this other organization, right? Brother Said Food got the Northeast Political Prisoner Coalition. Boom, that's one organization, right? We got the food justice work, right? Just start pulling them together, right? So that's why, brother, we're going to connect soon. I'm jacked up right now. If you want to come to Queens, you're definitely welcome to come to Queens and pull up at the crib. And we sit and we chat. We can jump on Zoom, of course. But not until, at least for a few weeks, I won't be able to get out there to you, my brother. But let us move right along to our third segment. Third segment, always our tip of the day. Today's tip is, right, going back to what I was saying earlier. My fiance is very knowledgeable, right? She's a freaking health coach. She has certifications, and right, she knows what she's talking about. So listen to people. This is the tip. Listen to people with more experience than you, right? So it's actually 2 tips. Listen to people with more experience than you, and know your shit and trust your wisdom, right? So different things, same thing, different, right? Example, fiance, she works out. She's been working out for years. She's taught workout, right? Taught health, right? Physical, yoga instructor, all of the stuff, right? I know some stuff, right? I know my body a little bit, right? I've read some stuff. I've seen my uncle, right? I've seen some stuff, so I kind of know what works. But for example, I would run and then do my physical stuff, my pull-ups, my push-ups, my ab rollers, and all that. So she's like, well, if you do that first and then run, I forgot the benefit she said. But at first I was like, I'm used to doing it this way. Right. Okay, but let me humble myself, right? She cares about me. She knows what she's talking about. Let me listen. And prior to the injury, I was doing my physical stuff, pull-ups, push-ups, all of that stuff, and then running. And I was only doing it for a few weeks before this injury. But I know that I did feel like in my body feel a difference, right? So one thing, right? So listen to people. Now to know your stuff comes from, so I hurt my ankle. Met the doctor office the other day, right? Doctor, right? Nice doctor. I think he was a great doctor, right? Talked about, pain medicine and things like that. And I'm like, what do you do? I'm like, well, no, meditation. Meditation, diet. I'm like, I was really jacked up before. I was walking sideways. Sometimes I couldn't walk, or I couldn't lift my legs. There was times when I couldn't freaking really shower. I've shared this with you guys before, right? Times I couldn't do a lot of things that I wanted to do and needed to do because of, back injury, herniated disc, pinched nerve down my right side, foot drop. I've gotten significantly better. I could not run even 5 years ago. I could not run like I'm able to run now, right? Definitely 10 years ago, I freaking could barely walk the way I could walk now 10 years ago, right? And so like, yeah, doctor, you know your stuff, but I know my stuff, right? And he agreed. He agreed that, he believes in meditation. He believes diet and believes mindset and all of those things. Like sometimes you need a little help, which he's right. Sometimes you need a little help. And I said those help, that's the herbs. Not so much the quote unquote pills, not the over the counter stuff, is herbs. I got some herbs, get some stuff. Boom. You're gonna get right. Right? Inflammation, right? My ankle was swollen. It's been swollen for freaking 10 days. Homegirl, witch lady, right? Gives me a remedy, right? Fiance, my mom hooked me up yesterday, wrapped some stuff on my foot, soaked my foot in some stuff, herbs and some bunch of different things. It smells a little crazy. But you see the swelling going down. Still hurts to have a hairline fracture, but you freaking, right? So, yeah, man. Like, listen to people with more experience than you. My fiance got more experience. I'm going to take her advice, take her wisdom. I see it working for her. I see she's consistent. I know that she cares about me. I'm going to listen. I'm going to trust myself, though, and know, and I'm going to know I know my shit, so I'm going to trust my wisdom when it comes to talking with, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do everything you say, right? Because I know myself, and I'm not just going to do things just because you said do it. When I know, number one, that you don't care about me. Number two is that just because, right, we get caught up in titles. Somebody got a title. Somebody went to school. Understand doctors, sciences. Yes, they could have a lot of knowledge, but their knowledge is skewed and biased because it comes from a very specific perspective. America, right? America, and we know essentially overall what America is and what America wants to create and what America has created and the type of people it wants to create. And so these people are not necessarily independent thinkers. Like we know, show my uncle a documentary where now there's place I think in California where, again, it's not widely accepted, but they're treating people for cancer and things through psilocybin, mushrooms, right? Like people are being treated through mushrooms. Come on, like, know your stuff. And some people say, no, don't. Why would you? Yeah, man. Right. So know your stuff, right? But listen to people more experienced than you, right? And trust yourself. Trust yourself, especially when it comes to your body, your livelihood. Trust yourself. But humble yourself. It's a fine line. Trust yourself. Be confident. Humble yourself, right? Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to trust someone who you love, who you know loves you. And you see what progress is made, right? But we're going to move right along to our fourth and final segment, guys. Tuning in from Queens, Sefu Sankofa. What's going on, my brother? Peace and love, my brother, my brother, my brother. Let us move right along. Fourth and final segment of the day. Front of Finance, what's going on? Tom Chills, what's going on, my brother? Fourth segment, build of the day. Listen, beware of people who claim to want to help you, but never ask you specifically what you need help with or if you even want or need help. Beware of those people, and please don't be that person. Don't be the person always offering help to somebody, right? Like if you throw stuff out there, blanket for people, yes, that's cool, right? You're sharing your wisdom, right? Throw it out there, put it out there, but please don't go to folks and dumping your knowledge on them, dumping your thoughts on them, your perspective on them. Number one, we didn't even ask them if they want to help, if they want help, or what they need help with. I'll give you guys an example. Yesterday, I posted, I'm feeling real freaking trapped, right? I posted that yesterday on my Facebook. feel real effing trapped. And I put like emotional or angry or something like that. I think I put angry, right? The angry emoji, right? Feeling angry. Now one sister, like, you know, she's like a mama, like an aunt. She says, you know, you got to learn to sit down, right? You got to learn to like, and you know, she's thinking I'm feeling trapped because of my ankle, my injury, right? Not being able to go out, right? Not being able to do my community work, not being able to do all of the things that I'm normally doing during the week. But I respond, I say, hey, you know, while I feel trapped has nothing to do with an injury, right? You know, some other stuff going on. She says, well, whatever it is, pray, right? I believe that you can handle it. Da, 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 da. We had a beautiful exchange. And I was like, yo, I love you. Thank you. She's like, I love you right back. And she shared some of her, you know, y'all been through this and I had to sit down and cool, great, no issue. Another sister comments, same post, and says, I get it. That's already the first sign. You don't get it because it's not you, right? So even if we have the same exact things, we have the same job, the same things to do, and the same injury, the same things that's, let's say, holding us back. Right, we have the same exact life situation. You don't get it because you are not me, right? I can relate a bit, right? But you don't even need to say that, like, right? So anyway, so she says, she starts with, I get it. She says, but peep game, right? I would read it if I could find it, but she blocked me. All right, the sister blocked me. Sister, we've been friends for a while. We've met I think we met at some event. Stayed connected on social media for a while. Chatted about doing some things together. I think she's in Brooklyn or the Bronx, right? Spoke about doing some things together, collaborating, all of this stuff. Thankfully, it never happened. This energy is crazy. So she says, I get it, but peep game, right? Stay off your feet. You got to learn to do this and enjoy your fiance. And she wrote a whole paragraph. And I responded better than I used to respond. The old me would respond, you don't know what you're talking about, right? But I'm learning, I'm growing, right? So I responded, peace, beloved. Respect, with all due respect, please ask questions. Please ask questions. Me feeling trapped has absolutely nothing to do with an injury. She commented, thumbs up emoji, enough said, and then blocked me. How sensitive are we? Like, you offer help that somebody didn't ask for, that somebody doesn't need. You don't know what you're talking about. Me feeling trapped had zero to do with freaking injury. I've had injuries before. I've been home before. It's nothing. Do I want to go out? Of course. Do I have things I would like to do outside? Of course. I have responsibility I need to do outside? Yes. But do I feel trapped because of that? No, right? Like, things are getting done. I'm grateful that I don't got to be there to do everything no more. Even though I want to be there, I don't have to be there. We built some stuff that we got other people to handle things, right? So I'm cool chilling in the crib, right? It's the other stuff, the family stuff that's going on that got me feeling trapped, right? Like, I don't know which way to go. I don't see a way out. It's like this. I feel like I'm in a freaking box with this family stuff. That's what got me feeling trapped, not the injury, right? But she offered help, right? What she did, what she thought was giving help. I didn't receive it the way she wanted me to receive it because you don't know what you're talking about. And I didn't even say you don't know what you're talking about. Please ask questions, because she could have asked. And let's say somebody else post that, right? Somebody post that, y'all feel trapped. If I'm going to respond, right, multiple responses, sending love and good vibes. Very simple, very general, right? Or if you really care and you really want to help somebody, why do you feel trapped? What's going on? How hard is that to ask somebody a question? What's going on, brother? What's going on, sister? Why do you feel trapped? What's happening? Do you want somebody to talk to? Do you need to talk? How hard is that if you care? So what I told Mona yesterday, I said a lot of people don't really care. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. They quote unquote want to help you to feed their ego so they can say, I helped this person, right? Especially if you're a quote unquote leader and you're doing great things. Say, yo, I helped this person. This person needed my help before. Right? And now, because of that, I can almost guarantee that sister, if at any point I come up, because we got a bunch of mutual friends, if at any point I come up in conversation, somebody else mentions her to me or mentions me to her, regardless to what it is, I can almost guarantee she can be like, oh, he don't listen to nobody. He think he know everything. He think he know everything. That, I promise you that's what she would say. People have said it before. Oh, you think you know everything because I don't take your advice. Somebody told me, yo, I can help you with this workout. You could do this, because this person is big. I'm like, I don't want to be big. Like, I want to be slimmer. And so I need to do something different. Now, you don't know what you're talking about because, yo, you don't even know what I want to tell me what to do. Ask me first, how do you want your body to be? right? What do you like? What are your goals? Ask freaking questions if you care about people. Don't just freaking dump on people and spew your shit. And then if you do that, because that happens, don't be upset then. Don't take it personal, or it is personal because you offering help. But don't be upset and get in your freaking baby bag when they reject your help. Don't do that, right? She said you felt trapped because of her. No, that's not what she said. That's not what she was saying, beloved. But yeah, what's going on? Thank you, brother. I know you care. I know you care, my brother, and I appreciate you. All right. But guys, that's the show. That is our show today, man. Right? Like, beware of people claiming to want to help, but never ask you specifically if you want help, what you need help with, and don't be that person. If you care about somebody and they post something on social media, or you in their life, or physical life, and they say they hurting or whatever it is, ask questions. What's the matter? What's bothering you? What's hurting? Why do you feel trapped? What do you need help with? Do you need any help? Can I assist you in any way? Ask freaking questions. Show genuine care, compassion, and grace. And I love you guys, man. And that is our show for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. What said my girlfriend shaved my callus on my foot and reduced it. She did it with a straight razor. I was nervous, but I trusted her. Oh, beautiful, said fool. Mona said, nice. I used to do that for my mom as a child, teen. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. Yo, Janae Lopez, what's going on, sister girl? Yo, listen, guys, that is the show. It is a wrap. We are overtime. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Ray Marston. Please do join me right back here tomorrow. Same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. as we end this week. I think this is week 82. As we end week 82, tomorrow's episode 408. We'll be here, same place, same time, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Have a great day. And remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up! The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Peace and love. Oh, we love you. Be great and make it a great one. Thank you, baby. I love you too. Peace.